Hi. So today I want to talk about why I am deciding to shave my head. Basically, I've been thinning and balding for it's been over a decade now, and it's something that's been pretty constantly on my mind. And so I've finally decided to try shaving my head and see if that's a solution that works for me. Yeah, I feel like it's a discussion that maybe isn't had enough. I myself don't have a lot of guy friends who are going through this at the moment. These are my thoughts, the things that I've gone through, and my journey, essentially. Like I said, it's something that's constantly on my mind when I see photos of myself, when I watch videos of myself, and obviously I'm an online presence, so I see these things all the time. Anytime I'm like doing like an unboxing and I like catch that reflection off the top of my head, it's just I cringe inside every time. I'm tall enough that most people don't really notice when I'm standing there talking to them, but of course, anytime I'm sitting, if I'm swimming, if I'm at the movies, I always like throw my head back when I'm laughing, anything like that, tying my shoes, even on a plane, and I think about it every time. And to be totally honest, sometimes even during sex. I see other guys who are thinning and I think it's totally fine. And then as soon as it's myself looking at me, then it's a totally different story, right? Which I'm sure you can relate to. In my opinion, the worst stage is this thinning stage. You see other guys who are bald and like able to rock it and just embrace it. I feel like this, like in between having like a full head of hair and not, is the most painful. Not only that, but I also feel like it's one of the most difficult parts of growing old, especially in this like age range. Everything's not quite falling apart yet, but it has been since my mid-20s that I've been thinning noticeably, and at times of stress, such as while I was going to school, or more recently going through my injury and dealing with insurance companies and stuff like that can be quite stressful, and I don't have the money I used to, and so these kinds of things are all definitely pile on, and I've definitely noticed a big difference in the thinning of my hair in that time as well. Since we do address wellness and mental health, I thought that this was a platform that made sense to share my experience and this conversation. This does involve mental health and the way that I've allowed it to negatively impact my experience, and I'm not the only one out there, so I felt like it is a conversation that we should have here. Obviously, self-confidence and even identity is really closely tied into this. Our hair is a big part of, obviously, who we are and how we present to the world. And another thing is that it also ties into mortality, in fact, as it is related to aging. So shaving my head is a decision that I've been back and forth with for over a year now. Last spring, I had thought about doing it, but then I came across one more nutritional solution that I wanted to give a shot and see if that made a difference. And so now that didn't work, and we're at this point, I'm going to shave my head this week. I will definitely be mourning the loss of my hair, and in fact, in a lot of ways, I've been mourning it for the last 15 years. I did grow up with a very thick head of hair and didn't think that was something I was ever going to need to deal with. And I'm going to talk about more of that on the next video. So for now, for me, it's really about embracing this change and just seeing how it goes. Of course, I will be able to grow whatever I can grow back if bald isn't the look for me. So we'll just see. Hopefully you found this helpful and interesting. Give us a like, comment please below. Let us know what you're going through and your thoughts around this. And subscribe. Check out the other videos in this playlist and follow my journey. You'll see the result, and we'll discuss some of the other issues tied around this. I've also included videos from other people that I had watched while going through this contemplation. And we'll see you in the next video.